Hi fifth graders, and welcome to this week's online video lesson. Today we will be focusing on French folk song. We'll be playing the second half of the song starting at letter E and playing to the end. This video was made for Viola students and we will be focusing on the viola part in this video. Before we begin, I wanted to mention that all of our class materials, for example, sheet music and handouts, they will be posted on our Google Classroom. So you can go to the classwork tab and scroll down to sheet music and handouts, and you should see all of our class materials there. So if for any reason you need an extra copy of the sheet music, like French folk song for instance, you can download and print from there. Anyways, let's begin. So you might remember from last week's lesson that one of the features of French folk song that really sets it apart from the other songs that we've been practicing so far in strings class is its time signature. So the time signature, it's the numbers that appear at the beginning of the song. So there's two stacked numbers at the beginning of French folk song. 3-4. We call this 3-4 time signature, and the top number in particular is what's different about French folk song. We have 3 beats per measure for French folk song, and all of our previous songs have all been in 4-4 time signature with 4 beats per measure. So this is what really makes French folk song different than the other songs that we've worked on. So we're going to begin today by playing a D major scale in 3-4. We will play each pitch of the scale 3 times 3/4 notes, and it will sound something like this. D, 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 E, 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 F sharp, F sharp, G, 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 and so on and so forth. So let's get set for our warm-up. We're playing the D major scale, 3/4 notes per note. Set your bow on D. 1, ready, begin. Great work, students. Let's play one more scale to warm up. Let's play our second scale, a D major scale again. Let's play it on dotted half notes. So please remember that dotted half notes are 3 beats each, so our scale will sound like this. D, E, F sharp, G, and we'll play all the way up and down the scale on that rhythm. Now with dotted half notes, remember, you're going to need to use your full bow amount, and you're going to use a slow bow speed to make sure that you don't run out of bow. Let's get set. So this is the D major scale in dotted half notes. Ready? All the way into the frog so you can use your full bow. 1, ready, begin. Great work. Now that we've done our warm-up to D major scales in 3/4 time signature, I think we're ready to practice the song. So remember, we're starting on French folk song at letter E, and we're going to be working to the end of the song. So if you take a look at letter E, right under the very first note, you'll see an italicized letter P. Hopefully you remember from class that P stands for piano, and piano means to play softly. So the reason that we're playing softly at this part of the song is because the viola part is playing the role of accompaniment or harmony. The cello and the bass students are actually playing the melody at letter E. So the melody is a bit louder, it's in the forefront, and at letter E, the viola part, it's more of a backdrop role, so we're playing it a bit softer. If you look ahead in the music to letter G, you'll see that there is an MF under the notes, and this stands for mezzo forte. And mezzo forte means medium loud, so our volume is getting a little bit louder here in this spot. And it's because it's more of a melodic role, especially at letter I, where we have that really fun scale pattern. This is really melodic, so we want this part to stand out a bit more. So just a reminder, when you're trying to play soft, you need to use smaller bow amount, you need to use a lighter bow pressure. It also helps if you play in the upper half of the bow to get a softer sound, because this part of the bow is much lighter than the lower part of the bow near the frog. So when you get to letter G and you want to play a mezzo forte dynamic, you're using more long bow, and also maybe even playing more in the lower half of the bow so you can get a stronger, louder sound. Anyways, let's start, and we're going to practice again. We're going to practice right at letter E, and we're going to go to the end. Set your bow for your first note, and our first note is F sharp, so make sure your finger's over the stripes. And then set your bow, remember, piano, upper half. So start from the middle and then take a down bow so that you are in the upper half of the bow. Ready? I'll count us in. Letter E to the end. 1, ready, begin. Excellent work, students. This concludes our video lesson for this week. I'd like to remind you that for your assignment this week, you are to make a video of yourself playing this same section of the song. So letter E to the end of French folk song is what you should record yourself playing. And I suggest in preparation to make this video that you practice a few times along with this lesson video, and also sometimes you turn this video off and you play individually on your own. You should practice a bit every day, and then finally make your recording toward the end of the week after you've had plenty of time to practice and prepare. So once you feel like the song is at the best level that you can play, then you know it's a good time to get the camera rolling. So once you're ready, take your video and upload to Google Classroom. All the information that you need is under the assignment section under classwork. Okay? And anyways, I really hope that you're doing well. I hope that everyone is staying healthy and that everybody is happy. And while we're all practicing social distancing here, I hope you're spending some quality time with your family as well. Stay well, have a fun week, and I'll see you next time. Happy practicing.